আরে দেখা যাবে না ওকে, ওকে দেখা যাবে না। ইউ কাম হিয়ার। Yeah, coach.
All this color and you want to put more color. Let's go to the my God. These assholes were telling the players, calm down, nothing. You want to push for more. What the fuck is wrong? Why are you doing that?
Everybody would appreciate a little bit of silence. Thank you everybody for waiting so long. We have with us East Bengal's victorious head coach Oscar Bruzon and victorious captain Mohammad Rashid. A big round of applause for them, please. And also the integral backbone of our team, our support staff. I'll quickly introduce them. Our team manager Pratim Kumar Saha. Our first team analyst Aramal Vijay. Our assistant coach Adrian Rubio Martinez. Our strength and conditioning coach Javier Sanchez Flores. The one and only our assistant coach Mr. Bino George, head of youth development. And our goalkeeping coach Sosa. Felix Sosa. Yes. Sorry. So let's begin the press conference. First questions for Rashid. Would like to introduce yourselves one by one. So who wants to go ahead with the first question? Coach. First with Rashid, then we'll go to coach. Yes. Rashid, questions for Rashid, please. He scored the winner today. So of course, yeah.
Rashid, this is Shaurali Bas from Michael. This is Shaurali Bas from Michael. I'm just introducing myself. The question for you is that it's been a curtain season of 13 matches. But what was your aim and your team's collective aim at the start of the season? And what has been the journey? If you can just describe how easy or difficult has been the journey, because it's been 22 years that East Bengal were deprived of a title, and now finally everything has gone over the line. Just can you describe it?
13 or 26 matches, it's the same. Being champion is being champion. We had that target in mind, but we don't talk about it. We work for it in silence because it's better to come from down and go up, not start from up to down. So obviously being champions after 22 years is an unbelievable feeling. You can see the atmosphere, you can see the happiness of everyone. Thank you to the coaches and coaching staff, and my teammates, the East Bengal management, everyone who has helped us throughout this whole process, the Imami group as well. So this is what this team wants. This is what the team needs actually. So we're very happy for it.
Okay, please. Would appreciate, I know it's difficult. Would appreciate a little bit more silence from everybody in the hall. Next question for Rashid. Most of you have a question for Rashid? Okay, we'll take question for Rashid. Yes. For Rashid. Yeah, please.
Congratulations on the long 2 years you'll be celebrating with the Palestine flag. So anything is special for that?
Of course. I carry it with very much pride. We've been serving and leading it for the past over 75 years. And of course, being Palestinian is not easy. And to be in this stage, to be a winner as a Palestinian is also not easy. And fun fact, yesterday a friend of mine in Egypt who was also Palestinian has won the Egyptian League. And 3 days back also a friend of mine in Romania won the Romanian League. And also all of us were in the Palestinian national team. So it's a very powerful moment. We're very happy for it. And of course, I carry it with a lot of pride. Thank you.
Shivaji working for Bruzon. The score, what's the goal in today's goal? How much significant in your career?
The most important goal of my career. To be honest, this is what I wanted for us. And it doesn't matter if it was me or anyone else. All I wanted was for us to win and be champions. And I don't know. To be honest, the start of the ISL until now, I hit a few crossbars, I hit posts. I wasn't lucky. I don't know. Maybe God gave it to me in a more important match. And I honestly, I kept believing. And this morning, I woke up feeling that we would become champions. And I actually bought this morning. And this is just to show that I do believe in the team. I do believe in everyone in this team. And thank God, we were able to become champions. Thank you.
What is your plan? You want to stay in Calcutta?
This is a very tough question to answer. We don't know what's going on with India next season. Hopefully, yes. If I had the choice, then yes. Of course, you see this? Of course I enjoy it. You don't see the atmosphere and everything outside. This is something to die for. I'm very happy.
What do you dedicate your success?
To my late father, who's passed away in August. He would be very proud if he was alive. And I know he's watching, and I know that he's proud right now of us, me and all my siblings, but it's something that I definitely dedicate to him. I've won 2 trophies in the Palestinian League before when he was alive, and he was very happy and proud for it. I can only imagine how he would feel if he was with us right now. So I dedicate it to him. May his soul rest in peace.
Hi Rashid, this is Shubhashaki from Vision. So, against Punjab, your shot hit the crossbar, came out, and in this ground you have scored thrice now in 3 matches. So, any feeling with this particular ground? Is this lucky?
I don't know, it might be luck. It just feels very good to score, to help the team. Like I said, it doesn't matter who it was me or anyone else. If I missed it, Anton was right behind me, so he would also score it. So it doesn't matter who it was. We're just happy to be champions. Thank you.
Okay, questions for head coach now? Yes, Coach Sabra has been raising his hand for quite a while.
Hi coach, congratulations. I know this is a special moment for you. I want to be very specific. I want to know specific answer for me. What is your future right now for your club? What will you do for next year? Because the fans want you. So what's your future? What is your plan?
Thank you. On behalf of the coaching staff, thank you to Emami and the club officials for their trust and support. Thank you to the unbelievable group of players, fighters, having always faith in our daily work, and they are the real protagonists of this success. Thank you to every member of the coaching staff and backroom staff. They have full responsibility and they carry very well the weight of the match, and they took the responsibility to be the best in their departments. Thank you to our families, because being abroad from home for so many years, having a dream that finally was fulfilled today is not easy, and it takes a lot of sacrifice from our side. And to the fans, they are the reason as well why we got this title. I said yesterday in the press conference that when you take a team, you always ask for time, for a process, for development, for implementing all your ideas. But from mid-season and from being runners-up in the 2 main finals of the Cups this year, they believe in us, they convince us, and this is why we could put that extra effort on the pitch to bring the joy after 22 years of not lifting up the national trophy. So I wanted to start with that. And regarding my future, following your question, I say the same as I say throughout the season. I'm not going to make any move until June. It's true, until you know that I'm receiving proposals. But if on 1st of June the club has a plan, I will be very happy to listen. And if the club don't have a plan from June, this is not only for me, but I believe it's also for all the group of players and coaches. If the club comes with a plan, we will be very happy to come into talks. And if there is no plan, there will be no talks. So it's the only thing I can say about this.
More than that, today you are the happiest person in the world. 1.5 years, 1.5 years, they are outside.
Today I'm not the happiest man in the world. We are the happiest team in the world, which is absolutely different. We are a group of people, all of us with responsibility on what we can offer to the team, to the club. It was a very tough season. You are mentioning 13 games, but the reality is that 11 months of season. We have been working consistently to be prepared for a short league that sometimes playing back-to-back games. So what we have done this year, I think, is fantastic. And I repeat, we were having the best management as well of the ISL of India this year. There was a lot of interruptions in the calendar, but we never rested. We were working behind scenes. We were preparing for this tough league. Sometimes it's even easier to win a league of 26 games. We were the most regular team. So winning a league the way we won it, with the game of today, that is another comeback. I think that we can link this to the history, the legacy of East Bengal, a history of endurance, of resilience, of resistance, of overcoming, of not paying attention of any trouble but on the solutions. So I think that today is the perfect picture of what this club means. And we are very happy and very proud to have given everything on the pitch. Champions not always have easy things. Today the game was very, very tough. Tries to intercashing for protecting the integrity of the competition because they were trying to do everything. As you know, there were 5 title contenders today, and we were having the advantage, and I'm very happy that we could capitalize on that advantage, believing, and all the players giving everything and finding solutions on the big problems that we were having today on the pitch for 90 minutes. Sorry?
Any answer to that question, sir? We won the trophy.
The trophy's right here. Come on, guys. Ask better questions.
All of you, you know who are the people fighting for this club, and who are the people that believe, and who are the people that make a team. And all of you, you know who are the people that just use the club for being on the spotlight, for making personal advantage, and to fuck this team for many years. So if you can differentiate, I will be very happy, but it's not my day to talk who has done well in the last years and who has done bad. What is clear is that this group of people, united with our management, with our players, with our backroom staff, and with our fans, we have fulfilled our dream. And those who have paid, probably some people that today we have paid, sorry to say that they can keep crying, and I hope that they stay out of this club for a long time.
In the halftime, when you were trailing by 1 goal, what is said to the boys and how much are you confident?
It was a tough talk in the dressing room. It was a tough talk because we knew that we played today in different conditions. Kishore Bharati, you need to know that the grass is long. We were having a lot of problems in the build-ups. I think that Intercash in the first half, they were much more cool and calm than us. They were controlling all the proceedings and all the areas on the pitch. So desperately, we raised our tone of voice in the dressing room, making them understand that the performance or the delivery that we did in the first half was not enough to become champions. Good that we took some tactical decisions that helped the team. We started with a 4-2-3-1 and we finished with a 3-4-3, and even putting players like David on the left wing to protect the openings of them. So I'm very happy that all the players understood the sacrifice, and sometimes they don't need to play in their positions, they need to put their conditions in favor of the team. So thanks God that today the plan also worked, especially in the second half.
Yes, Gopal. I'm here. Congratulations at first. You are much more happiest person at this moment, obviously. But any regret will not beat the Mohan Bagan. You did what we but not be much more the happier he to Mohan Bagan.
Keep Mohan Bagan out of the picture because today, I don't know if they finish second, third, I need to see the standings, and Mohan Bagan is not invited to this party.
Well, last question. Yeah.
Can you hear me? I have from IFF News. First, my question to you is, we started this match at 7 points after a draw against Goa in Kolkata. And I was part of this press conference.
very confident of winning the trophy that day. I know after that we had a chat outside and we said no, we can win this trophy championship. So how are you feeling right now and how has the team gone this last month?
You just need to analyze the road and the last year and a half and the progress that we had at the beginning to consolidate this project. It's true that from the beginning of the season we show good performances, but we were not regular, and in the key moments we missed. Rashid, for example, here is today scoring one goal, but remember that in the final of the Super Cup he missed a penalty in the penalty shootout. So this is the way of overcoming, this is the way of being a winner. We are not defined by success, we are defined, all of us, but making mistakes, learn, improve, and deliver in the given day. And we knew that all the pain that we suffered this season, being probably the best team in all the competitions, Euro Cup, Super Cup, and ISL, it would be very tough for us going home this season without a trophy. So I'm very happy that finally we won the most important trophy of the season.
Okay, we don't have time, I'm afraid. We are very tired.
Last one.
Last one question. Okay.
There's a team behind you standing here. There's a team that plays in the field and there's a team that is behind you, all of your stuffs and all. How difficult or easy it was to work with them and motivate the team? And another is that what was the exact moment that you and your team believed that yes, this is going to be our year?
As I said at the beginning of the press conference, I'm talking. As I said in the beginning of the press conference today, I'm talking on behalf of the coaching staff. I'm just a guy that tries to help all of them to be the best in their departments. So the appreciation that I have to my coaching staff in terms of trust, in terms of work, in terms of effectivity, in terms of responsibility, I think that one of the secrets of pushing the players, it never comes from one person, it comes from a joint effort of all of us. So I'm grateful to have all these people behind me, and with this I will finish the press conference and I will leave the trophy with them. Thank you.